became more chatty, disinhibited. They decided this might form the basis for a truth drug, an interrogation drug.
Doesn't feel like anything.
Oh, it hasn't got there yet.
That's probably why I'm not feeling anything. Am I feeling just a bit? Oh, yes, there it goes. Yep, there it is. Blimey.
So, under the influence of thiopental, can I still lie about my job?
And what is your profession?
I'm a television producer.
You don't have any history of performing cardiac surgery?
None whatsoever. None whatsoever.
I had this overwhelming urge to tell the truth. It's an odd feeling, quite cathartic.
The weird thing is I don't want to lie. You know, I'm feeling so... It's not just that I can't. It's just I feel so benign towards the world I don't want to do it.
What would happen if President Obama's doctor decided the nation needed to find out the truth? What would happen if the doctor gave Obama Sodium Pentathlon, truth serum, before a press conference, telling him it was a flu shot? Well, you get to find out because we have obtained a video of it. A video that was supposed to have been erased. Your next stop, the Truth Zone.
Good morning. I will take some questions. Ed Henry.
I wanted to ask about the families of these 4 Americans who were killed. Sean Smith's father, Ray, said he believes his son basically called 911 for help, and they didn't get it. On 9/11, as Commander-in-Chief, did you issue any orders to try to protect their lives?
Ed, I'll address the families not through the press. I'll address the families directly, as I already have. But as I have said repeatedly, if people do not think that we did everything we can to make sure that we saved the lives of the people that I sent there and are carrying out missions on behalf of the United States, then you don't know how our Defense Department thinks, you don't know how our State Department thinks, or our CIA thinks. Their number one priority is to protect American lives. Let me be clear about this. Oh, wow. I feel a bit woozy. Now, I say that I want to be clear all the time, but this is not true at all. I became president by not being clear, by deceiving people. In regard to Benghazi, no, I did not order a rescue. Why did we refuse the request for more security? Well, they do not tell me everything. But I can tell you this. We are covering up the real reason. For some reason today, I feel compelled to tell the truth. It is the first time in my life that I felt this unusual compulsion. And I do feel tipsy. Anyway, where was I? I know we were sending guns from Libya to the Muslim fighters in Syria, which later ended up in the hands of ISIL. It had something to do with that. Stevens, he was not supposed to have died. It was when independent guards working for the CIA tried to rescue Stevens against my stand-down order that things went sideways. But then the terrorists, they felt double-crossed, and they decided to torture and kill Stevens. There was a backroom deal with the terrorists, but I was no part of that. That's all I know. Next will be Jake Tapper of CNN.
Mr. President, of course you are kidding us about not being in control, aren't you?
Actually, I'm not kidding at all, Jake. I was given an offer that I could not refuse. The deal was that I would have a billionaire lifestyle and hardly have to work for the rest of my life. My only duties are to campaign, give speeches, do fundraisers, and consult on deception tactics. Now, think of what the country actually sees me do. It's playing golf, basketball, I'm partying with celebrities like Jay-Z, I'm taking vacations. The only work that I do off camera is to come up with deception campaigns. You see, the people that really run this nation that run the United States of America. They spotted me as an exceptionally talented con man years ago, and they groomed me to be president, and they pulled the strings to make that happen. I have handlers. The key handler is Valerie Jarrett. I do not know who actually runs things, but I do know that there is a ruling elite. I am part of it, but I'm lower down the food chain. I have no idea why I'm saying these things. Some of the people in the ruling elite are in the press, and I have an approved list of reporters that are considered safe to take questions from. Today, I feel like laying it out there and telling the truth. So I'll take questions from reporters that are not on that exclusive list. Next question, David Knight.
Mr. President, on John Gruber, was he the chief architect of Obamacare? And what was Obamacare really about? And do you think Americans are stupid like Gruber does?
Well, the overall objective is gaining power over the people. Eventually, total control. In all totalitarian societies, like the ones that Adolf Hitler and Stalin controlled, medical care is controlled by the state. We wanted to do the same thing, and it provides great opportunities for corruption and favoritism. We can punish our enemies easily with it. It's even better than the IRS for that. And on Gruber, of course, he was the chief architect, but his videos gave away too much inside info. So now he's in big trouble, and we're pretending that we don't know him. What was that other question?
Do you think Americans are stupid like Gruber does?
Do I think Americans are stupid like Gruber does? What he said has been misinterpreted. And what he meant was that there are stupid, ignorant, and easy to manipulate people in America. But that is not everybody. When John and I came up with these lies to sell Obamacare, we did depend on ignorance and foolishness in order to sell it. But the majority of the Americans, they were not fooled. They opposed it. So John and I would ridicule how stupid and ignorant and easy to fool our supporters are. And we did it right behind their backs. We know that our opponents are not stupid. In effect, we knew they were quite intelligent and perceptive, and they could see through all of our lies. We hated them for seeing through our lies. Today, I can see where we were wrong on both counts.